dollars of loans for African women. France alone has raised 135 million for the Afua Initiative. I'm saying this because it's a strong commitment we've made, but also because I believe very strongly in this. That it's on the ground with the commitment of women like Angelique Kidjo that things will happen, and with the structure backing them up, which is the ADB. So thank you, Angelique, for having been such an inspiration. Thank you to the ADB for having been so effective. Let me give you the floor. I think first it would be Angelique and then President Dessina.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur
Thank you very much,
Macron.
President Macron.
J'ai rencontré beaucoup de chefs d'État et de gens
many heads of state and people who have power who say things and never do anything.
Je suis contente d'avoir rencontré
So I'm very happy to have met a president, Mr. Macron,
qui a dit on va faire quelque chose.
Who said we're going to do something and who did it.
Je suis heureuse d'être ici aujourd'hui pour porter la voix des femmes du continent africain.
To make the voice of women on the African continent heard. In 2020, 20% of women have access to credit, which means that 3/4 of women do not.
Il est urgent parce que les femmes sont celles qui créent des emplois, celles qui travaillent vraiment sur les premières en ligne pour les inégalités.
Are the ones on the front lines on inequality. They're the ones who raise boys and girls and who invest in education of boys and girls.
Moi, ces femmes-là m'ont parlé.
Those women spoke to me, and during our meetings, after half an hour, they were already exhausted and fell asleep. And that touched me greatly because my grandmother also began her career selling things on a market. She was a widow, alone in the world, had to raise 2 children, had no access to loans at all, fought to raise her kids and send them to school, and my maternal grandmother was much the same. So if you like, am the result of the decision made by a father who said, my wife will work, my daughters will go to school, and we're going to change Africa. Today, solidarity is in danger. Each and every one of us needs to join our efforts so as to reform the things that don't work and to success, whatever the cost may be, reaching the people who have been left behind by globalization. The security of the entire world, not just the African continent, is at stake here, because the problems of immigration that we have today. Why do our young people leave? Because they have no hope for the future. They go to the school where they go, education isn't good, and even if it is, there isn't any work for them. Africa is the continent that has the most people under 19 years of age, or it will be in 2050. And what are we going to do for those young people? I, as an African woman, surrounded by men in positions of power, I say there are things we can do, and we shouldn't be afraid to do them. Women on markets have the right to have loans, because if they can get loans, all the problems we're talking about will be solved, because they will realize what the figures involved are. Foregone earnings by women are $2 billion. $2 billion. Can Africa allow itself to lose so much money? I don't think so. Women I met on markets.
Madame Kwasi Claudine et Madame Adjovi Lucille, elles m'ont expliqué que si elles on les aidait,
that if they
il
were
n'y aurait
helped,
plus jamais un moment où elles iraient se coucher en se disant
there would never again be a time when they would go to bed wondering how they would be able to feed their children the following day or pay for their school fees. That's where we stand today in the 21st century. Women who get up very early in the morning, the first ones to get up and the last ones to go to bed, who understand what business is and who understand what it is to make money. But because they're women, do not have access to loans. How can a man stand on her 2 feet and say, I'm a man and an African man above that, I'm proud of that, and the women who are half of the population of my continent don't have access to loans, have to fight just to survive?
And
we put on our suit and our tie and say, okay, well, we're presidents. I don't know what that means, but that's not my way of seeing things. What I would like very much for us all to do together, and what President Macron said, and which greatly touched me, said, I want concrete results. That's what I'm about. Speaking doesn't cost anything, but acting does cost money. And if we don't act, things won't change. The reason for which I'm here are those women. I'm also here
Monsieur le Président me regarde, dit, vous savez très bien que je serai la garante intraitable des engagements de ce sommet. Ça ne s'arrête pas ici.
Extremely difficult about holding up the commitments made at the summit. It's not going to stop here. When I go to the market in Cotonou and the same women and other women come to ask me questions, I will be able to say that the African Development Bank, thanks to the AFOA initiative, will be able to talk to them and help them, and that their lives will be transformed as I promised and as President Macron told me that I should do.
Je vais vous remercier tous les deux.
Let me thank both of you.
Cette initiative est déterminante pour l'avenir de mon continent.
Is of determining importance for the future of my continent. African women are waiting for us, and I am here to guarantee that this will happen, because you know that I am open, I do not mince words, and if things don't work, I pick up my phone and I call someone. If it doesn't go fast enough, I'll call you. I'll give you headaches until things get done. And I can guarantee that's the way it will be. But in the intervening time, I'd like to thank all of you on behalf of all of these African women who have needs which we need to meet quickly and well. Thank you very much, Angelique.
Merci, Monsieur le Président Macron, notre
President Macron,
hôte, ma chère sœur Angelique.
Mesdames et messieurs,
aujourd'hui, Monsieur le Président, c'est un grand jour pour les femmes en Afrique.
It's a great day for women in Africa.
Je vous remercie, Monsieur le Président Macron, mon cher frère et ami,
my dear brother and friend, for his remarkable leadership
dans la promotion des
in the
investissements
promotion of
en
investments
faveur des femmes.
on behalf of
Vous
women.
avez engagé une transformation
You have undertaken a political transformation which is of major importance in France, thanks to the En Marche movement. Your leadership, which is robust, your dynamism, personal nature, your incredible support, and the extraordinary support also of all of the G7 leaders have allowed us to give huge momentum to this positive action for financing of women's activities in Africa. AFOA.
Mr. President, permit me to say that G7, through you, is sending a powerful message to the world that women are not just the future of Africa. Women are the present of Africa. Investing in women is a great investment. AFAWA is Africa's financing platform to put women en marche in Africa. AFAWA is an initiative developing Africa, as the President said, by the African Development Bank, for African women, and you've heard from my sister, and it's now supported through President Macron by the world. Without women, there will be no world. Yet after giving birth to the world has constantly marginalized women for way too long. In many ways, subtle and not too subtle, they are discriminated against. When it comes to property rights, there is a wide gulf. Daily they are told that they matter less than men, and in business and investment, they are constantly reminded they are riskier to finance. For every leader and every person here today, a woman gave you life opportunity to be who you are. A woman, a mother, was entrusted with your life, and they did such a great job, and that's why you can lead the world today. We are proud of all of you leaders here today, but I must say that we are even prouder of the mothers who gave birth to you, who blessed the world with you, because women produce leaders. Leaders must support women. For in supporting women, the world will produce even more leaders. And how great it will be when those leaders are women too. African women are entrepreneurial, Mr. President. Women own over 30% of all the registered businesses that are small and medium-sized businesses in Africa. Women account for 70% of all the informal trade within Africa. All you have to do is just visit any market or a border post, and the first person you're most likely to see, it's a woman working hard to sell produce and goods. Without any doubt, the success of the African continental free trade area will depend on expanding economic, business, and trade opportunities for women. Women form the huge consumer markets for goods and services. Without women, majority of businesses in the world today will simply fold up. But it's time and it's time for women to dominate markets. We must create an en marche movement for an economic investment drive for women in Africa. No bird can fly with one wing. When Africa achieves full economic empowerment of women, it will fly with two wings and achieve its best growth rates ever. Yet today you have $42 billion of financing gap between women and men in Africa. That's a gap we must close, and close very fast, because without economic investment in women in Africa, we will not achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. And that's why the African Development Bank launched the Affirmative Finance Action for Women in Africa, AFAWA, in partnership with the African Guarantee Fund. AFAWA is establishing a $300 million risk-sharing facility that will de-risk lending to women by financial institutions in Africa. And I would like to thank you, President Macron, for helping to mobilize the amount of $251 million that you mentioned from the G7, and also for your own personal contribution of $135 million. Please join me in actually thanking the President. Thank you. AFAWA will help to leverage $3 billion directly for women businesses in Africa. And I must say, it is the largest ever such effort in Africa's history. AFAWA will provide technical assistance for women businesses to prepare bankable business plans, and also support women financial institutions to make their assistance friendly for women and their businesses. AFAWA will, in a very systematic way, transform the way financial institutions deal with women on the continent. To achieve this, the African Development Bank will set up a women financing index, which will rate and rank all financial institutions on the continent based on the volume of their lending to women, on the terms of lending, and the development finance impact of all their lending on women for the continent. In other words, AFAWA will make financial institutions in Africa finally accountable to women. The African Development Bank will also put more of its own capital on the table for women to complement AFAWA. Over the next 5 years, Mr. President, the African Development Bank, through its own regular lending operations, will provide $1 billion of lines of credit for women businesses. We will provide another $1 billion in trade finance for women businesses to support their participation in the continental free trade area. And we will provide $100 million in private equity investments in businesses of women in Africa. So through AFAWA and the direct lending operations of the African Development Bank, women in Africa will be provided with $5 billion of new financing over the next 5 years. And what a different Africa this will be for women. An economically empowered, thank you. An economically empowered mother will empower her children, especially her girls. And the President is so passionate about this. Throughout all his trips, he talked about it all across Africa. They will help them to achieve their potential, like Angelique that is here today. They will support their girls to attend school, stay in school, and achieve in school. They will make girls winners, and that's what Africa needs. President Macron, you have been truly amazing. You think about Africa, and you care about Africa. Thank you so much for being such a huge champion for AFAWA. Thank you also to my dear sister Angelica Kidjo for being here as an AFAWA true champion as well. And by the way, I love your songs.
You can start singing now, boy.
I think
you'll sing us something as well for AFAWA.
I would like to
what on earth are you talking about?
The huge support of G7 leaders through President Macron, the African heads of state and government, the African Union, and for AFAWA. But let me end by saying we did not get here alone through our own efforts. Many people worked so tirelessly to make this happen. I would like to thank everyone, and I mean everyone, every individual, especially the shepherds of G7 and all the incredible staff in the office of President Macron, who all work so tirelessly to make this happen. Thank you so much, Mr. President. And I'd also like my staff to please stand. Vanessa Amunga, who is the Director of Gender and Women at the Bank, for a terrific job that you have done. Thanks to your support, AFAWA will make women winners in Africa. And when women win, Africa wins. You're very merci.
Merci, Président.
Thank you, President.
Est-ce qu'il y a des questions par rapport à l'initiative d'AFAWA?
Are there questions on the AFAWA initiative? Yes.
Bonjour, Hélène Fouquet pour Bloomberg.
Hello, I'm Hélène Fouquet from Bloomberg.
Financière.
Perhaps a financial question.
Institutions financières,
are there financial institutions, banks, other financial institutions who are supporting your initiative, who participate in it, who will be facilitating loans to women in Africa, or who are themselves financially contributing to this initiative? Because that's what he started explaining in the words he had about everything that had been set up. Yes, thank you. This partnership is a joint partnership with the African Guarantee Fund, which today is the financial institution with a AA credit rating. The ADB, we have a AAA rating, and they have a AA rating. And today they are working with more than 140 financial institutions in Africa. They're already working a lot with institutions that finance SMEs. And with this initiative, I can state that we will engage all financial institutions in Africa. As we explained, it's a question of being sure that all those institutions will be accountable to women. That's what's important. We're not just talking about a project. We're talking about something systematic, a transformation of the financial system in Africa, how it finances women and how it commits itself to women.
Merci beaucoup. En tout cas,
Thank you very much.
Très importante,
I think this is a very important step, and the amounts that have been given will make it possible to raise much more money
à des conditions qui sont
and to extend loans under good conditions.
C'est pour ça que
everything that's going to be done, and that's why it's the African Development Bank
that is
the basic framework here to work with public and private national partners, because they're the ones who have proper knowledge of the risk. We had a look at how to do this with European structures at the outset, and it was a very poor choice because it starts by costing a lot of money because their knowledge of the risks involved are not good. And our development agency will contribute the 135 million we spoke of to the ADB, which has its own existing structures on the ground, which will target women who wish to have their entrepreneurial projects financed. But it will also activate a whole network of African banks who are familiar with the risks involved to have credit networks and guarantees to give the cheapest possible loans. And there will be a whole mechanism for transparency as well, as the president of the bank said, which I think will show what the real rating of banks and structures are on that basis. So this is a multi-tiered structure, but I'm sorry. I'm here to represent women. For the time being, financial institutions that we are familiar with in Africa are in big cities, but the women who need loans the most are in rural areas. In the ADB's program, is there the idea of having local antennas, people who are close to rural areas in a village, let's say, will there be someone who will be able to cover 4 or 5 surrounding villages so that women don't have to take a taxi all the way to the nearest big city? Will we be able to transform what we're discussing here? On the basis of my experience, we see that women are not welcome in banks. They don't trust banking institutions. How are we going to make it possible for women to understand what we're trying to do to head toward banks? if the bank doesn't go toward them? Is there some mechanism that could be set up to make sure that the same language is being spoken as the poorest women in rural areas, market women, to make them feel like they can trust these structures and understand what's going on here? If we can do that, then I can guarantee you we'll have an incredible success. Well, thank you, Angelique. When we talked about this initiative, we're not simply talking about something for big firms. We start with small loans. $100, let's say, up to $10,000, perhaps even millions, depending on the firm. But what I would say, we are going to use the whole financial ecosystem in Africa, in cities, in villages. All the institutions that could possibly do this, but at the same time, we're going to take advantage of mobile technology, because today it's much easier for women to do this. I could very easily get in touch with women locally. I'm saying this because the easiest path for them is using mobile technology. Well, in English-speaking countries and not in French-speaking countries, there needs to be a network, first of all. Women say, I don't feel confident putting money on my telephone. If my telephone is stolen, what do I do? So that's a good solution in places where it works. But at the same time, you have to see Africa is complex. You know this as well as I do. And there isn't one single solution for the whole continent. If we have internet banking, there also has to be something for people to know how to read. Yes, there will have to be many solutions. One last question. On the French side, is this coming from the SFB, from the Treasury? These are technically earmarked funds that come from the French Development Agency, but that in turn comes from the French budget. But technically speaking, the money will come by a contribution from the French Development Agency to the ADB. In any case, I greatly emphasize the importance of this initiative, which is one of the most concrete results of this G7, to my way of thinking. I know many people are waiting for concrete solutions. Thought out by an African woman, by Africans, operated by an African institution, and with quite a lot of things backing it up, as we've seen, that will have to be developed very close to the ground, very pragmatically. This is an object that will be transformed over time, if you will. I'm making a financial commitment today. We're making this initiative visible, and we'll go on supporting it over time with different requirements to make sure that it works on the ground and that it answers the challenge, which is necessary for our collective credibility. All the figures show, I saw this even a few days ago, that when a woman earns money in Africa, she reinvests 90% of the money that she earns. Vanessa, correct me if I'm wrong, in health and education. If it's a man, the same figure is 30 or 40%. So it's a good investment because the return to the general economy is very good. One last word before I leave you, because I see some friends in the audience who I thank for being here. And I wanted to welcome them for the work they've done, as well as Nadia Mourad, the three representatives of the Consultative Committee for Gender Parity, who spoke to the leaders earlier, and above and beyond the subject of AFOA in terms of gender equality, we've talked about other things as well. Legislative measures can be made to make sure that all the legislation of the different countries involved is examined, and we want to show how different countries can do better. We do this in France as well. With the Friends of the we will meet again in Paris soon, because we'll have this meeting run by the UN, co-chaired by France and Mexico, and women will be there to have a closer look at how the women's agenda is going forward and what was decided today, and we'll be able to have a progress report on what's going on in France on that occasion. And we've also decided to
à cette initiative
follow up on what our Nobel Prize winner did, and which has inspired the whole life.
Je veux vous en remercier.
And I thank you for that. This is a fund
les victimes des violences, en particulier dans les crises et les guerres. Il s'agit d'ailleurs physiquement comme psychologiquement de répondre au traumatisme, de réparer ces femmes avec d'ailleurs des très émouvants et des cas très émouvants que vous avez cités tout à l'heure. La France, évidemment, a décidé de contribuer à la création de ce fonds. Plusieurs autres pays et structures se sont engagées tout à l'heure. So
it will be able to become operational this autumn with concrete results straight away and results with a strong multiplier effect, showing already the work you've been doing very courageously in your country and your region for decades now. Bravo to both of you.
Pour qui j'ai une pensée. Merci à vous.
Thank you all. Thank you.